So a month ago, Twitter was set alight, just a figure of speech there. People were in uproar over a young designer's custom jeans, which apparently cost 950 Rand. Not bad considering that it is made by a local entrepreneur at the highest quality. My thoughts were not echoed as this young man's business was criticized for being too expensive. I'm happy that some people came to their senses and defended him on Twitter streets. One person said in defense of Tsepo, and I quote, "Oya Papa, do you also ask Gucci their prices? You guys just want people to build their businesses and grow because things are out of your price range. You come here and ridicule them. Sisman, grow up." Close quote. Another one says, "The controversy around Tsepo jeans shows how much our nation is behind. It's really sad to watch. Anyway, all that matters is that Tsepo jeans will be on billboards one day and you will cry." Close quote. And with the controversy being over, we thought we could shine some spotlight on this young, gifted entrepreneur. We were talking just briefly about some of that controversy. Were you fazed about it? Were you fazed by the controversy?
I wasn't fazed really about it because it's controversies that it's conversation I've been hearing as the brand was growing. When I first moved into the industry and first launched the brand, somebody was like, a person that I really looked up to was like, how are you going to market that? How are you going to sell that? Will people pay for a premium for the name? So, I mean, like for the past 3 years, I've been hearing those conversations. And unfortunately, or fortunately enough, Twitter just went on fire. Twitter went on blast a couple of weeks ago with regard to that. So for me, it's always been something that I've been facing. And I mean, designers like Abula Duma from Makosa, he's also faced the same situation. And we actually had a chat about it before. And then it went national. So, but I wasn't really fazed about it, but at least it got us a whole lot of people talking about us and then created a whole lot of publicity for us, which we didn't pay for.
When it comes to new and different businesses, especially in South Africa and the entrepreneurial space, there's lots of controversy which lies within it. I find myself in the business arena as well, and I compete in different sectors too. Mm-hmm. But how did you use the controversy which flared up on Twitter last month? How did you use that as a motivation for you to carry on with your business and also to inspire other young South Africans?
The beautiful thing about art is that art is supposed to be provocative. Art is meant to make people talk, whether it's good or bad. You know, so for us, it was like, okay, people are talking. Yes, a lot of people are talking bad. Yes, a lot of people are also on our defense. And a lot of people who came to our defense really helped us to move on to the next realm of our business, helped us to grow to the next level of our business, you know. So for us, if people talk, then we're doing something good, consistent.
If we look at fashion and design in South Africa, it is a very, let's call it a slippery slope because it's a very competitive industry. How did you get into fashion and design?
Quite a funny story. Actually, I wanted to be a filmmaker, and I studied filmmaking at after. Then found myself in the class, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in fashion because I knew so much about fashion. That's all I was researching in my spare time. And told my family, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. I want to be in fashion. And they said, okay, go ahead. So I found myself in the fashion space 2011. And that's when really I discovered that I really love this thing. And unfortunately, due to financial difficulties, I couldn't complete my fashion design course and went on the street. But I've always been an entrepreneur. And the entrepreneurial bug in me was like, you started this thing, you need to finish it. You know, so for me, it's I've always wanted to tell stories as well. So when I discovered denim and my love for denim, I realized it's one of the most beautiful canvases. I like for me, I see denim like what a Ayanda Mabulu or Nelson Makamo or Blessing Gubeni sees a plain canvas and they paint a picture and tell a story upon it. And the beautiful thing about denim is that every person tells their own different story. You find the jeans as a pair of blue jeans, And when you start wearing it, it starts telling your own story, who you are, what you do. If you're a construction worker, it will show through the wear and tear. If you are a guy who works in an office, it will show the wear and tear that this is the type of personality or this is the type of life and style that you lead. So for me, it's all about storytelling, and it's creating a legacy as well. There isn't really a iconic African denim brand, and I kind of took that challenge for myself. I was like, you know what, let me be the first, or let me be the one who dares to create a iconic or heritage denim brand from Africa.